So, apparently there are some of you that have been throwing hate at Xenon because of my video the other day. Fucking stop it. He has nothing to do with this. The part where I said something about him, I expressed the wrong way and wasn't supposed to be any malicious intent to him. He did nothing wrong. Stop bitching at him. Me and him are cool. He did nothing wrong. Stop bitching at him. But anyways, hey guys, it's Wild. We got a match here today against some guy off of Showdown rather. And yeah, because I don't have any Wi-Fi battles. I might stream today though, so that might alleviate that. But anyways, using the Kyurem and Swampert team, I did change Kyurem's moveset to Ice Beam, Earth Power as opposed to Dragon Pulse, Focus Blast, because I was like, this might work better. Plus someone suggested it, and I was like, let's fucking try it. But anyways, yeah, using this team again because it's fun. Opponent's got, semi-standard rain, got a couple steel types, got a Tentacruel and a Politoed and, stuff. So, main threats I am looking at on his end are going to be the Gengar and the Salamence, because the only thing I really have to outspeed Gengar is Infernape, and since he's going to have rain up, that's going to make it a bit of an issue. I do have things that can kind of take hits from it, but it's still going to be real annoying real quick. And Mence, because if it's Dragon Dancing, again, Infernape is my only good thing. So it's like, Infernape's going to be kind of important to keep around. Plus, Kyurem and Landorus would be nice too, because he's got the Politoed. So Kyurem would be really nice for that in case something happens to Breloom, because he's got a lot of things to do with Breloom. And then Landorus deals with the steel types well enough, and then, whatever, Magnezone might also be helpful. But, main leads I'm looking at his end, I figure he's going to lead off with Politoed, so I'm just going to go with Breloom, and we'll just go from there. So let's get into it. So like I said, I do lead with Breloom because I know he's going to lead with Politoed. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind he's going to lead with Politoed. So I'm like, alright, we'll just Spore. He decides to switch out into Gengar, which I kind of found weird, but I get to put that to sleep, and then I can just go for an SD right here, and I can kill this Gengar in like 2 hits, I think. So I know I have that first turn where he's going to stay asleep, and I know I can take one other hit anyways, so I feel safe going for the SD then Bullet Seed. So I do take him out with 2 hits, so that is very nice. I didn't wake up, so I didn't take any extra damage. But now he's going to go into Jirachi, and I figured he would be slower, so I'm like, alright, let's go for Spore, and we'll go from there. But he goes for Psychic, and he's faster, and I'm like, well, shit. That was fucking stupid. But I'm going to go to Magnezone right here, because I figure I can trap him. I thought he might be some really weird Jirachi, so I'm like, alright, I can trap him. A couple Thunderbolts should take him down, so that's kind of the game plan there. But he Thunders and paralyzes me, and then he's got Iron Head. I think you guys know where it's going to go from here. Just Iron Heading until I fucking die, essentially. I think at some point here, yeah, he does Wish, and I get paralyzed. Fucking great. Just great. Great. Thanks, Jirachi. Thanks for doing this to me, buddy. Thanks for doing this to me, buddy, pal. I mean, I know that's what Jirachi does, but it's just like, no one likes being on the receiving end of that shit, but he does get the Wish up, and I figure he's just gonna go for another Iron Head. So I go into Landorus, get the Intimidate off, and then, start dealing some nice damage to it. So, do go into that. And he gets a special defense drop with Psychic, but I'm like, still, he's probably going to just, do something weird. And I think he knows he outspeeds me, so I figured he'd go for another Psychic to try and kill me. But he switches into Salamence, so I'm like, okay, I can take 1 hit. I can hit it with an HP Ice then, so that's kind of the game plan there. He goes for Dragon Claw, so I'm like, alright, let's go back out to Magnezone, because Magnezone can take those Dragon Claws. But he double switches out to Jirachi, I guess predicting another HP Ice. Or he predicted my Magnezone to come back in so he can fuck with me more, but I do go into Magnezone, and he's just going to Iron Head me. And I think I decided to lock myself in a Volt Switch this time so that I can Volt Switch into something else, then try and kill this fucker. So I think that's kind of the game plan there. He does decide to Psychic just because it does more damage. I do get Volt Switch off. I mean, it's too little too late in the sense that he's going to get the Wish now. And he's basically going to be back up at full. But I'm going to go into Swampert because that's going to entice him to go for Psychic as opposed to the Iron Head. So, I figure Waterfall hit everything in general on his team, so I didn't want an Earthquake right off the bat. I could have, because it would have killed him, but I want to be safe in a sense, because at the very least, Mence wouldn't have avoided it, and it wouldn't have had any free reign in a sense, so that's kind of why I got going there. But he does bring in Politoed. I just bring in Magnezone to die, because I don't really care about it anymore. But he tries to go for Toxic on my Swampert, and I switched, so yeah, don't get Toxic. And he protects to get more health like a douche. And then he Perish Songs, which I found kind of weird, because he probably could have just killed me with Scald there. But I guess he thought I would just stay in there and not Volt Switch, but okay. But now I'm just going to go into Swampert because I was like, it's best thing to bring in general against his team. And he goes into Scizor to SD up. I guess he thought he would outspeed me, but I have speed investment because I'm choice baiting his Swampert. And he's just going to Bullet Punch, try and get some damage off. And I'm just able to kill him off with another Waterfall, so that's nice. But now he goes into Immense. I wasn't quite sure what he's going to go for, but I just do have Landers for the Intimidate, so I figure I can take one hit, whatever he does, and then plan from there. He does Dragon Claw again. So now I figure, okay, I can go into Magnezone, sack it off, because I don't give a shit about this thing at this point. He does crit me, so it does speed up the process, so that's actually kind of nice. Because I do have Infernape waiting in the wings. I can go into that and just go for HP Ice. He did not expect that because I don't know why. But I guess he just didn't want to chance bringing in something else in Infernape, just doing something weird. So, whatever case, he's going to bring in Tentacruel. And I'm going to go into Kyurem because Kyurem is the best thing to kind of take on Tentacruel. And I can go for Sub right here because his Scald only does about 15%. And then I can kind of just play the game of take one hit, get a hit off, take one hit, get a hit off. Because I can take one hit with the Sub, I can get a hit off on him, and then he breaks my Sub, and I gotta get another Sub up, take the hit, rinse, repeat, essentially, until he dies. Because what I want to do is I want to... Oh, no, I Earth Powered right there because I thought I might kill him with another one, that's right. Then I start going for Sub again, because I thought maybe there was a chance he would predict me to go for Sub again and go out to Jirachi, but I wanted to Sub up for Jirachi just so I had a secure way to kill it. I mean, I did have Infernape, but I didn't want him, like, wishing up or doing some weird shit, essentially, so I needed to have the Sub up to, like, 100% secure the kill. So I got the Sub up once again, and just kill him off with Earth Power, and there's no way he's going to take an Earth Power and then kill my Sub and then kill me, so he's just going to Thunder for really no reason, and then I just get to kill him with Earth Power. So that'll make it a big match, so GG guy, except for fuck your Jirachi and attacks bullshit. But yeah, that was actually pretty fun, other than Jirachi, because I had to play some mind games a little bit, and it was cool. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to stop being a douche to Xenon. He didn't do anything wrong. And, also I posted up part 1 of my Halo LP yesterday. So, I mean, if you want to go check that out, well, Halo Reach. If you want to go check that out, and it's probably in your sub box somewhere, or just go to my channel, whatever. But anyways, that is it for this. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Such blah. We're coming sub, and later, guys.